Hey guys, I just want to point this out. When you're creating informational sites and you're creating pages that answer questions and so forth, it is completely okay to pick up company names in the process and things like that. I've seen pages say, when are McDonald's lunch hours? And they are totally not McDonald's, right? It's just some other page for it. It's okay. It's not against anyone's policy. Nobody cares. Those are just pages that get created with general purpose information on them. Well, take a look at this, Celsius to Fahrenheit. If you just do a search for that, check it out. I mean, there are 43,000 keywords for this thing with a total volume of 3.26 million. Okay, fine. Let me do a little refining because I'm not going to write 43,000 pages, but maybe I'll say the search volume's got to be at least 100 searches per month. Okay, let's see how that goes. All right, that's cool. Still 3,560 keywords with a total of 2.25 million for the search, but I'm not going to write 3,561 pages just now. So let me try to limit the keyword difficulty down. Maybe I'll take it down to 20 or so. Okay, that's still 1,160. Let's try taking it down to 15. Okay, 519, 15. Let's take it down to 10. Or if we feel like we're getting a little too weird, taking it down to 10, let's bring the search volume up, right? We want keywords with a higher search volume. Obviously, what we're aiming for here is 100 keywords or less, for example, right? Okay, let me try 500, boom. Okay, 116 I got here for a total of 181,000 for the search potential. And look, can I write a page about 38 Celsius to Fahrenheit and another one about this, another one about that, another one about that? Can I write pages about each and every one of these things? Yes, as a matter of fact, let me just show you. So not only that, but take a look. I asked it to write about how to change Walgreens thermometer from Celsius to Fahrenheit. And it just went ahead and told me its approach to it. Ensure the thermometer is off. If it's on, do this. Press and hold the power button. Release when desired scale is displayed. Test it out because it doesn't know which Walgreens device to focus on. So it's giving general instructions. Then what? If these steps don't work, consult the user manual that came with your specific Walgreens thermometer model. If you no longer have the manual, you can often find digital versions online by searching for the thermometer's model number and using the term user manual. If all else fails, contacting Walgreens or the manufacturer of the thermometer directly for guidance may be helpful. Wow. So can I write a page that actually addresses the question, how to change the Walgreens thermometer from Celsius to Fahrenheit? Sure, I can create a page that does that. It can rank, especially if in my query I guide this more than what I did. I just said write the answer to the question. I can certainly use better queries to have it elaborate and give it more depth. Okay, write a detailed article, and again, this is just sort of hashing about, right? 33 Celsius to Fahrenheit. I just want to see what it does for that particular page. How many searches a month did that thing get? Just that one? I don't know. Look at this. 37 Celsius to Fahrenheit, 10,800 searches a month. Why? I don't know. Something being sold in the US uses the 37 and it's common and it's showing it in Celsius and people are asking to convert it to Fahrenheit. Or this is showing up in the news as there are heights being reached around the nation now with, hotter summers where that's what places are hitting, or who knows what. But whatever the case is, look at that. 10,800 searches a month, 8,700 searches a month, and so on. And yet the keyword difficulty is stupid easy, right? So can we create pages about each and every one of these things? Absolutely. Look at that quality. Understanding the conversion, breaks down stuff, background, Celsius scale, explains where it came from, Fahrenheit scale, mathematical conversion, why 33 Celsius matters, why it's significant comfort level, health implications, impacts on the environment, and then in conclusion, and it gives this, right? Can you create pages automatically in your website at the press of a button that can start showing up for things like this, and you capture your share of that traffic, theoretically about 1/10 of it, if you're one of the 10 results on the front page on average, sometimes one, sometimes in the second place, sometimes in the third, so first, second, third place, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, but all across the board, you know, and especially if people are adding some extra things to this, and your pages are talking about it, like impact on environment or hottest places in the nation, it could show up as like where records were set and things. Okay? So that's stupid easy, isn't it? To be able to tack on what could be 18,000 visitors a month to your one website just by writing pages about each of these things using our system. And by the way, can you copy all of these keywords just the way they are? Copy the keywords, paste them into a notepad file, and then from there paste it into the Excel file that you turn around and simply upload into your website, and your website will automatically create all of these web pages for you. Yeah. Then you can go back and hit the other buttons to improve them. You can hit the button for the table of contents, and you wind up with a table of contents on that page, and a table of contents on that, and a table of contents on that. And then you can go back and hit the other button that creates the previous next. So these pages link to each other, which links to that, that links to these, this, you know, that links to these. They all interweave the links all the way through. Google loves that stuff. Then, could you create your top menu pages for the site where you're selling whatever you're selling? Yeah. Can you have a sliding bar, say, click here to check out our store, whatever? Yeah. Can you have ads in the page? Yeah. Can you hit the button to insert the ads to put in your banner ad with your link and have it say something above and below that ad, that banner ad? Yeah. You can do all of that stuff and be done very quickly. These pages will write themselves in like half a minute each, you know? So walk off, go to the store, do something else, who knows? So come back in an hour and then just hit the final buttons to knit it all together and do the other stuff you want to do. And there you have it, right? So if you're doing this with a few of your websites at the same time, then you start interlinking them. Oh man, you can absolutely lock yourself in for multiple placements on the front page, so you don't have to settle for 10% of this on average. You can go for 20% of this. You can go for 30% of it, because whatever you can win once, win it again and again and again. By the way, can you also rerun this like a week later where you use the phrase append in a slightly different query in our system so that it goes back to those exact pages, and this time it doesn't overwrite them. It adds something new to make those pages bigger and more meaningful? Yeah. So you can absolutely add value to all the pages automatically in each of your websites. This is the value of getting websites from Website-Installer. Any of these websites do all that, and they do it all very, very easily. Okay? It's so little work for you to do any of this. You can, if you were to start here right now, in about 2 hours, you could have this completely, utterly finished website done and ready to roll. And all you're doing now is putting the final touches on your own page for your own thing that you want to sell. And you can even use the chat assistant inside the website to help you iron out your thoughts and craft your perfect pitches. So the amount of time you put into each of those pitch pages is just a small fraction of time. Okay, hope you find this interesting. This is the whole name of the game. Join us at website-installer.com and let's take off. All right.